Hey everybody, back again with a little update on some of the stuff I got from my nephew, and I'm finally gonna do the finished video on the resin 30 whatever it is coupe. But this is it was in that bag with oh wait first, model cars with Glenn. He is the man. If you haven't checked out his channel, first of all, oh shit, I didn't want that to show yet. Oh well, we'll go there in a minute. Uh, he's got an awesome channel. You got to go check it out. The guy's very entertaining. I love watching his stuff. He's funnier than crap, and he's got lots of cool builds and lots of cool ideas and paintings. Just you got to go check out Model Cars with Glenn. Anyway, I got a big T from a friend for Christmas. I mean, yeah, the big T, yeah. And it was all in pieces, and I put it together, and I did a little video about it, and I didn't have the front windshield or the frame. And good old Glenn got a hold of me and said, hey, I've got... and it's in pieces, the frame and everything. It is a really crazy cool kit. If you haven't seen that video, go back a few and check it out, the big T thing. But I got the frame from Glenn. He just messaged me and said, hey, send me your address, I'll send it to you. Don't worry about paying me or anything. So, and there's the glass, the main thing. Yes, so now I can put that on the big T and it'll be pretty much complete. So like we've said many times, this community is pretty amazing, and I thank you, Glenn, very much. It means a lot. It means a lot to have your friendship, and but to do something like that is pretty cool. So anyway, go check his channel out, guys. So anyway, this is all the little pieces and stuff I got in that bag. Just kind of randomly interesting stuff. A quarter of a header, a couple exhausts, a couple interiors, miscellaneous stuff, rear axle. This guy had a project going here. I'll show you here in a second. I didn't notice it until after I did that video. Some cool little decals, not worth anything, but I'll probably clear them and hang them on the wall. A frame and this body. But what's cool is I seen this and I thought, what's the guy making a scoop or something? And then I picked this up, and because that's aluminum. I don't know what kind of aluminum, but he did a really nice job fabbing that. And I picked this up, and check it out. He made a floor pan out of the same stuff. I mean, I do that with plastic, and it's a pain. And this guy was doing it with some real flat aluminum, real thin aluminum sheet. But then he made that thing here is the tranny hump that it's hard to do one-handed. That goes right there. Pretty freaking cool. So I'll probably kind of slap this together a little bit, make a little rat rod vintage collectible build type thing out of it. Got some cool old slicks that came with it, and the frame. It's gonna be cool. All right, so anyway, there it is. It's finished, I'm pretty sure. Hang on a sec, let me put you in the camera hold or the phone holder here, and that way I got two hands in case I need to slap somebody around or something. Or I can spin this and then I can take a drink of my coffee at the same time, so I can do two things at once. Anyway, fun build. Like I said before, my first resin body, and I was going for kind of an old the Race of Gentlemen look car. If anybody's ever seen any of those videos and stuff, it's pretty cool. All kinds of variety of cars. Some are nice, some are kind of beaters. Wouldn't really call them rat rods. Traditional hot rods maybe. But I was going to do that with this. I was going to, sand a little bit on the edges, like I mentioned in that one video. I got like the color of the plastic, and then I think I did gray or red primer and then black primer so I could sand down and get a bunch of different colors. But that turned out so good that I left it. I did a test shot with this color, and it was, like I told you before, it was really flat. And then this came out with a little bit of gloss, so that's just right. I really like that. It's perfect for what I was going through. I got one of those out of the old Hot Rod magazines ads for license plates for clubs. I cut them out and glue them on a piece of plastic. So I put that on there. What's that? The Dragons. That's kind of a neat little touch. And the flathead, I believe, was out of the AMT Merc because it has the long tranny there. There's a shot of the chassis. Flat black semi. Threw some shocks up in there and some springs down in there. Nice little motor. Those are just the exhausts out of the parts box, and the tips were kind of hauled a little bit, so painted it black in there. The steering rod there I made out of a piece of aluminum. It's a little bit too big around, but it looks okay. And I kind of Mickey Moused a little where it hooks into the spindles there and stuff, kind of make it look real. Some have lights in that. I guess, how would you say that? Trog race? The race of T-R-O-G, yeah, Trog. And some don't, but I put lights on it just because. And the flathead turned out really good. Like I say, someday I'll get better at wiring them. But and then those wheels and tires, parts box, and handles. Ooh, that one there's coming off a little bit, where it just dried, a little crooked. Anyway, parts box finds there. Interior, it's got a 44 dash in there. God, too bad you can't really. If I had a flashlight, I would shine it in there. That might help. And a little 4-spoke, I think, or 3-spoke steering wheel. Big old shifter. It's a sewing. That's a needle thing. Let's see what we get from this side. Probably nothing. Yeah, you can kind of see the dash there a little bit. And old school type steering wheel. And I did the pleats on the, I showed you that before I put it together. That's why, because you can't see it. There's pleats in the seat, kind of see them, so I did the pleat with that plastic. That no, actually, this is interior sides from the 30 Revell 30 kit. That's right. That's right. See, my mind does not remember things like it should. Anyway, that was a really fun build. I really like how it turned out. It's got a nice stance to it. It's mean looking. And like I said, that there's the masking tape cut out, taped on there and cut out, and then painted semi-gloss, kind of like a vinyl, that whatever that is that they did. So, and just one little decal. I always like putting the moon eyes on these type of builds, and a little bit of a pinstriping. So other than that, it was a fun thing to do. My first resin, and I guess I prepped it good enough. The paint sticking. I don't know if I was going to do a really nice paint job, how it would have turned out, but I got the old beehive oil filter thing, and all the louvers on it were all wore off. I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't know what it came, but the tooling obviously is wore out or something, because there's very slight little lines in it. So, but it looks all right. Put a coil on that side, just sort of something on the firewall. And I did that fancy lowering job on the front end there. Anyway, and a radiator from the parts box. That's probably like a 25 or something radiator, 25 Ford or something. I don't know. Anyway, guys, it was a fun build. Yeah, it's the look I wanted, but not the look I was going for. But it just progressed into that, and it turned out great. Alrighty, so with that, another video down the tube. So I think that's about all I wanted to show you. I said a lot I wanted to say in the other videos. So with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing, and ask you to subscribe if you haven't, if you like what you see, and ding the bell and make a comment or two. And with that, we'll talk at all you guys later. I asked for some response in the other video, but I do in all of these videos right in a row, so I don't know if anybody's responded yet, but when you do, I will mention it. So until then, everybody take care. We'll talk at you later. Bye.